Well, I'd say that worked out pretty well, don't you think? A bit scummy, but that's the name of the game here. Anyway, on to our main competition. Hello, my name is Gallade, and welcome back to the Owl Fight Club. We are fighting someone who goes by the name of Apologies and his trashy Trubbish. But is his team as trashy as he says? Well, a lot of very high-key threats this game. As we can see, the Mega Latios, the Zamazenta crowned, are his Ubers of choice. He got 2 Ubers. And don't think we didn't notice that the Oxen speed at the bottom. It is a very low-key threat, but if MLP is anything to reconsider, yeah, that thing's still very threatening. So let's go over the A team that we'll be using to defeat this threat. Sadly, we will not be using the Gallade that secured Kill Leader. Yeah, it was Kill Leader in the whole league, by the way. But first things first, Mega Aggron with a unique Steel Roller build, because on the one hand, Grass Terrain is very useful for us for our walls to keep on walling, but we also don't want his major threats, mainly Zamazenta and Blastoise, to get to free healing. So if I want them to not heal anymore, I could just turn it off whenever I want to. That's standard stuff with a nice help in a heavy slam and high horsepower in case we do want the terrain to stay up, because it is valuable terrain, which can help in Aggron's fights against Latios and Zamazenta. Next up, the other half of our Wally core. Chansey is back up to its usual shenanigans. It can take hits. It doesn't need max Fidef to be useful. However, I do need to run max Fidef on the off chance Latios bring Psy Shock to this game, because I can still wall Shell Smash Blastoise regardless, even without any investment. Plus, I can Hail Bell in case he wants to Toxic my walls down, which, considering he has both Deoxys Spikes, Deoxys, and Nidoking, I wouldn't put it past him to try and T-Spikes me to death, or even Hazard Stall me, if he wants to beat me at that game. It's mostly a precautionary measure for Zamazenta. Next up, speaking about Zamazenta, unfortunately, Aggron can't wall everything here, as I normally crap on Zamazenta, but even it has its limits. Not to mention, things like Nidoking and some Moltres variants can kill it if it gets going. So we have Quagsire here to deal with those setup threats. Even some of the Deoxys Speed variants will hate to fight this thing. Plus, if it has Grassy Terrain up, it can beat every variant of Entei known to man. So I'm looking forward to using this thing, and it is annoying, and it just refuses to die. Next up, finally making his debut, the aggressive Articuno build. No need for speed here. This thing is meant to take physical hits, mainly in case Aggron can't do the job, from things like Moltres and Nidoking. Because I do have a fear of mixed Nidoking. Plus, it actually has a pretty good, even with no speed investment, it has a pretty good offensive resume here, whether that be freeze-drying or hurricaning, the various threats that it can. It does have potential, and it beats most Blastoise variants hands down. Also, it gets rid of rocks, so that's going to be useful for us. Next up, the Choice Band Urshifu. His team's a bit on the slow side, save for his key threats, so I thought, yeah, let's just go for it and click a few Wicked Blows. Say we Steel Roller the Rillaboom, it now has no Grassy Terrain. It outspeeds the Nidoking, it beats the Blastoise. Deoxys Speed wants something to do with it, even if it clicks Focus Blast. Entei doesn't want anything to do with it, especially if we can unburn it later. Not to mention, it's just a monster overall. And if I think Zamazenta's coming in, I could just either U-turn out or Wicked Blow, because it takes a good chunk from it, and it can't heal off since it has Rusted Shield, being the Mega Evolution-esque Pokemon it is. And finally, our main Zamazenta answer, because that thing is scary, I hate to say it. Chandelure is here, whether it be its main coverage moves, including Energy Ball for the Blastoise matchup, and the Overheat, because Fire Blast surprisingly doesn't OHKO Zamazenta. Overheat doesn't have a chance to do so. When I calc for the wrong Zamazenta. Whatever, it's fine. It does more damage anyway. Regardless, not only that, Zamazenta will have to think twice about Behemoth bashing a Urshifu that's staying in. Or CCing an Aggron, because it does not want to get Flame Body burned. And if it gets Flame Body burned, it's useless, like I already stated it to be. It is also our main revenge killer for the faster threats like Latios, which Urshifu cannot deal with. We have our cores here. This is the ideal build of the team I thought in mind when I first thought of this draft plan. Can't wait to see how this goes. I will see you guys in the battle. And we are back. So as we can see right here, several things I'm happy to see. I'm happy not to see any of the any Latios. I'm not happy to see the Clefairy though. That's gonna be annoying for Urshifu. We can break through it. We still have Mega Aggron and Chandelure in the back. Nidoking and Real Boom I was expecting. Gallade Moltres I'm prepared for. Entei I'm surprisingly not happy to not see. I was hoping that thing would come because we can wall it. And Zamazenta is right there. So first things first, I need to get Aggron Mega Evolve, because otherwise I can't really wall Rillaboom at all. So I'm gonna leave that. Please do not leave Zamazenta. No, he read me. Okay. Alright. That's fine, we figured this was going to happen. We planned for this. So I'm actually gonna switch out immediately to Articuno to take the inevitable Earth Power. There's the T-Spikes! I knew it! I knew he was gonna T-Spikes us. Anyway, he's gonna Zamazenta here. We can scout, we can suss it out. Actually, I'm gonna defog it away now. No, he brought Rock Slide! Okay, we defogged him out of here. Okay, so I knew Mixed Nidoking was an option. We knew this was gonna happen. I figured this would happen. It was inevitable, and I didn't prepare for it properly. Okay, so what we're gonna do next? Ignore the new thing, by the way. I tested some things out. Okay, let's calc for Nidoking. Going into Urshifu. Wicked Blow will one-shot it, but I'm gonna switch out immediately. I'm gonna go into Urshifu again. Yep, there's T-Spikes. I'm tempted to U-turn out here immediately, but I know he's gonna go into Zamazenta. However, the more weakened down that thing is, the less problems I have later. So I'm gonna Wicked Blow it here. Let's see what it takes here. It's gonna get the +1 defense boost. 35%, okay. Zamazenta, there's no Zamazenta crowd set. I just have to count for 145 defense. Yep, that's offensive Zamazenta. That's fine. They can only switch in so many times now. So I have to do this. I have to go into Chandelure. Yeah, he's gonna go hard CC here. And I actually want to overheat this thing. Suss out the Moltres and make it weaker, and I'm able to switch in for long. I'm gonna do that. He went to Moltres. Let's see what overheat does. 42%. Alright. Chandelure into Moltres. Assume Double Dance. It's AV. It's Assault Vest. It's Assault Vest! That thing is AV. It only took 42. Yeah, he has to be offensive AV. So with that in mind, alright. I'm gonna go back into this. And Moltres, do you get knockoff, please? I hope not. Nope, we're free. Because any chance to weaken down the Zamazenta, the better. Nice thing is, though, this thing is weakened down now. So we're slowly chipping him down, slowly weakening him. I have to switch out here. I'm locked into Overheat. There's Nidoking. I'm gonna Seismic Toss. Yes, he taunted. I'm surprisingly happy about this. I'm gonna do some pivoting here. No, he has to Rock Slide here. It's a tricky thing, but I gotta do this. Wait, actually, I'm gonna Chansey calc his HP. How bulky is this Nidoking? If he has no speed, he speed ties. No, he is not bulky Nidoking. You know, there's the Deoxys speed. Okay. Alright. So I am getting the Hiffle out of here. Because we're taking Rocky Helmet from Deoxys. That is bad. I do not want that at all. We are not in a good position right now. I'm out of here. He's gonna spikes up. Okay, that's fine. We knew this would happen. So now I'm going to Mega Evolve. And what do I do here? I have to high horsepower here. I don't have a choice. This is bad though. We're getting chipped down uncomfortably fast. This is bad. I'm gonna recover. And he is playing me. I'm getting played. I'm getting stalled out by anti-stall tactics. My one weakness! Not actually thinking about what I want to do! Taking a gamble. If I can pivot Clefairy in, I am in a great position. Please, go in the Clefairy so I can defog into Articuno. Honestly, I'm just gonna Fire Blast here. I have no more reason to overheat as we two-shot the Moltres anyway. So that's fine. This is bad news bears indeed for me. Because bad things are bad! Well, he has no real switch in here. Just to stall me out. He's Boots? It's okay though, Galar Moltres does not get Sucker Punch. It does, but what do you have it? Okay, he's Rest Talk, I'm defogging. I don't care, I need these spikes away yesterday. It's okay, we prepared for this. We have Quagsire here to save us. We eat the Fiery Wrath. Not even close. And now we should get a little bit of a stall war, which I have built this Quagsire to get into. That's fine, I can soft boiled up now. Yes, we are healed! If he's bulky Moltres. Wait, wrong Moltres build. Urshifu. Okay, this was close combat. Oh, that's definitely something I can bank on. Let me think here. What do I do? We know he's Rusted Shield. He has to be rusted. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna slap Oiled Up. We lived. I get nothing from it. That was a bad idea. It tells me it's not max speed, but I don't know if I gain anything necessarily from knowing that. I should have heal build. Alright, I'm sacking Articuno. You're gonna die here. Goodbye. You can live one turn. I have no choice. I'm clicking Overheat, and I'm going to brute force my way through something. Yeah, I'm getting played. Clefairy just ends me. He's going DOS again. How much do I do here? This is bad. I lose. Well, you reap what you sow. Yeah, I played terribly. I prepped bodily for this match. Well, I may as well just punch my way to death. I can punch hard enough to die. At least Monkey gets the kills. I can at least have Monkey get the kills. Well, that's what I get for playing Scummy last week. Oh, well. Well, that's the game we play sometimes. You get 6-0s, you get 6-0'd. It's not all bad, though. We still got our same differential last week, so it's not all a total loss. But that's gonna be all for this week. You're only -1 now, 1-1, so it wasn't as bad of a loss as it could be. But I will see you guys week 3, where we hopefully will redeem ourselves in the eyes of the scumbag overlords. See you guys then.